OstrichTCG, and today we will be covering Greninja EX and Frostlass. Please be sure to subscribe if you like these kinds of deck profile videos, and I would like to let you all know that I'm also going to be uploading an online tournament video, so please stay tuned for that. But for now, without further ado, let's begin. So let's begin with our Pokemon, which includes a 4-1-3 line of Froakie, Frogadier, and Greninja EX. The most important of these is, of course, Greninja EX. Its first attack does 170 damage for 1 energy and a 360 deck for any card, allowing you to start planning for your next turn early on. However, the main weakness of this attack is that if you do search for a card, and your opponent uses Iono, that card is going to end up going to the bottom of the deck. So it is best to keep that in mind. And this could also be true for other hand-disruptive cards like Unfair, Stamp, and Judge, where that card will also end up going somewhere else in the deck that's not your hand. So like I said, best to keep that in mind. Greninja also has its Mirage Barrage attack, which does 120 to 2 Pokemon at the cost of discarding 2 energy. And this will only do 100 instead of 120 if we have double turbo energy attack, even if we discard it. And we do run double turbo energy in this deck, more on that later. We also have 4 Snora and 4 Frostlass, the latter of which has the Freezing Shroud ability, which puts 1 damage counter on each Pokemon with an ability in between turns, except for any Frostlass. Keep this in mind, it does stack for each Frostlass you have in play, so if you have 4 Frostlass in play, that's going to be 4 damage counters going on each Pokemon with an ability. And also it's going to damage your own Pokemon as well. The rest of our Pokemon are just staples, with Rotom being used for draw, Dominion to search for supporters, Manaphy for bench protection against cards like Greninja and Screamtail because it's your bench, Cleffa for draw and free retreat, and Mimikyu so you can install against certain cards, as we will see later, or as we hope to do later. The one Pokemon I did leave out real quick was Blood Moon Ursaluna, which we have in this deck, as you can see. This is a secondary attacker that works similar to Radiant Charizard, with its attack costing 1 energy less for every prize card my opponent has taken, and its Blood Moon attack is 240 damage at the cost of not being with Ursaluna next turn. For our items, we have a Lost Vacuum for Stadium and Tool Bumping, 4 Rare Candy to evolve our Froakies, a Super Rod to keep our Pokemon in energy and circulation, 2 Nest Balls to search for larger basics like Ursaluna, 2 Ultra Balls to search for our non-basics such as Greninja and Frostlass, 4 Poffins to fill our bench quickly, Hyper Aroma, which is going to be our ace spec for the deck to get multiple Frostlass at once. So as you may see later, we're going to be using Hyper Aroma and just combo that to evolve multiple Frostlass at once. 1 Counter Catcher for an extra gusting option, Energy Search to search for free energy, and Canceling Cologne for cards like Manaphy and Sparkles, because they have abilities that can be really detrimental for us. For example, Snorlax's block ability will prevent us from retreating, so if we use Canceling Cologne, we will be allowed to retreat for that. Our only tool in this deck is 4 Seal Stones, so we can get an extra once per game search. And the main good thing about 4 Seal Stone is also that it doesn't end our turn once we use it. So unlike Greninja, where since we're attacking, even when we search for the card, it ends our turn after that. For Seal Stone, we can just search it in the middle of our turn, and it won't end our turn because we're using it as a board. Anyway, for our supporters, we have 3 Irida to search for our water Pokemon, mostly Frostlass, but also getting an extra item search. We also have 2 Arven for item and tool search, 3 Iono for hand refresh and disruption, 2 Boss's Orders for extra dusting to get game-winning knockouts, and a Turo Scenario to get unnecessary support Pokemon off the field. And finally, for our energy, we have 5 Water Energy and 2 Double Turbo Energy from Mirage Barrage. The main drawback of Double Turbo Energy is that it will make your attacks do 20 less damage, so that means Mirage Barrage will only be doing 100 to 2 Pokemon. And if you don't even use Mirage Barrage instantly, Shinobi Blade will only be doing 150 if you keep that BTE attached. Now that we have the deck profile, let's move on to our games. Alright, we're going to start our first match with Greninja EX after going over the deck profile. As long as it loads. Alright, here it is. Our first match for the video with Greninja So, just to quickly go over some of the matchups I have, I feel like this deck could actually be a 50-50 or even almost 60-40 against Raging Bull, as long as I do a very particular strategy, which I will go over with you guys if you encounter a Raging Bull today. And then, like, Charizard, we're definitely 50-50. There's a lot of decks that we're 50-50 into. That's why I like Greninja so much. We have a decent matchup into a lot of decks. The one deck that I know that we do absolutely terrible against it with most of the time, no matter what, is Dragapult. And I absolutely hate Dragapult just because, well, it's basically a hard counter for Greninja because it'll pick off my Snoruns one by one if I don't evolve them. And yeah, it sucks. Alright, we're gonna get a Mulligan, another Frost Blast, that'll be useful. Blood Moon or Saluna doesn't tell us what deck we're playing, but it's probably not Raging Bull. Maybe Lost Box or Lugia. I didn't pay attention to the Mulligan. Wait, I'm gonna have to look at the Mulligan. We'll put Roki and Snorlax on our bench. I'll put down Rotom. There's Rotom. Let me look at the Mulligan again. No. I want to see the Mulligan. That really doesn't tell me anything. I'm gonna be honest. Alright. I'll just instant charge here. We get Greninja, which is nice. Maybe we can Ultra Ball for Luminion, so that way we can get Arvin and then just get Greninja all set up. This is probably Lost Box, if I'm being honest with you. Lost Box we definitely have a good matchup against, as long as they don't bring out Sableye. Crisis Punch would suck. Right, Artisan's gonna help. So we can get like another Snorunt on the board in case if this one gets knocked out. Highly unlikely though, because Ursula's got one of the highest retreat costs I've ever seen. If they bring out Comfy, it's definitely Lost Box. Yep, there it is. So we're going to get Lost Box. I like to say we have a really good matchup against Lost Box. As long as we get everything evolved and like they don't disrupt us too bad. They can't Iono this turn because they already played full risk, so we just gotta get everything evolved this turn and we're good to go. But they're already getting a lot in the loss zone already. So I don't know if they have another Crisis Punch in there somewhere. If they do, that would be bad. Getting a lot. Oh man, that's gonna suck. But Frost Blast should chip away at Manaphy, so I'm not too worried. Okay, yeah, Kramer is definitely gonna knock out Snorlax here. But, and I just realized we do have Rare Candy already. That's my bad, guys. They got rid of Artisan, which sucks. Alright, so they're gonna get the turn 1 knockout on Snorlax. That's fine, we get to evolve into Greninja straight away. Thing is, we need to like get a water energy here. We're not necessarily screwed if we don't think we can just get a Luminion, but I'd rather save the Luminion for something else. Yeah, we don't get that water energy. Alright, we're gonna Rare Candy. We're gonna put down Frost Blast. I'll put up Jamming Tower, just so that way they don't have that free retreat on Comfy anymore. I think I'll Ultra Ball, canceling Cologne and Lost Vacuum. That sucks though, because that's like 2 of my biggest cards right now. But, you know, whatever's necessary, I guess. Alright. We'll put down Luminion. Alright. we'll look for Arven for... Irida would actually be better. We can save Arven for later because we can pick up probably another Frostlass and the Energy Surge. Let me just double check I have it. Yeah, we have Energy Surge, so we can just pick up a Frostlass for these other Snorlax we're gonna put down. Should I Super Rod? Wait, I'll just look with Irida real quick, just in case I need to Super Rod. Let's see. Yeah, we have 2 more. Okay, we're good. Alright, and then pick up that Energy Surge. Buddy. Where's those Snorlax? Alright. Those 2 Snorlax go down. Alright, we'll play Energy Surge. Water Energy. Attach it to Greninja. And I will Shinobi Blade for knockout on Cramorant right here. Yeah, it was probably a good idea that we didn't pick up Arven, so I'm just realizing how we have that Steel Stone anyway. What do I pick up here? I could probably pick up a boss, take 2 prizes against the Ursaluna before they take it out of play. Which I hope they don't. And that would be really useful, especially if we get Sableye in play right now. Because we could take 2 knockouts on our Snorunt here, because 120 damage counter is exactly enough to knock out 2 Snorunt. So as long as they don't, whatchamacallit, as long as they don't knock out our Snorunts here, we can just boss into Ursaluna, one-shot it, and take 2 prizes right here. And hopefully we disrupt them enough that we can just stall them out and knock out everything else on their board with Frostlass. I've heard a lot of people making comparisons between this deck and Rapid Strike Urshifu. I've looked into it and they are right, kinda. Like, mostly because of their second attack where like they can snipe 2 Pokemon on the bench and they still discard energy for that, and honestly. I've also heard people saying like how these kind of Pokemon would get destroyed in the meta because slower decks apparently suck, but I mean, like, look at Guardy. Guardy's such a slow deck and it's like one of the best decks in the format right now. That's probably not necessarily what they mean by slow, but that's my personal opinion. Honestly, I personally think that Greninja has a lot of good matches to the meta. They're probably got an Iron Bundle right now. But yeah, Greninja has... I personally believe that Greninja has a lot of good matchups. As long as it gets set up right. So like I said earlier, this version of the deck I built myself. Ooh, what do we send in? I'll probably send in Lulu. I don't want my Snorunts to get knocked out. Although I think they're probably just planning on stalling. Unless I get like another Cramorant here, that'd suck. Yeah. And unfortunately, we're not going to get the Lumineon knocked out, so we can just put Greninja right back in. But if we can draw into like Turo scenario or something. But then that would mean that we can't get Ursaluna. Maybe it would have been perfectly fine if I let one of my Snorlax get knocked out. I mean, Hyper Aroma is not useful right now. Alright. So, Hyper Aroma we can just discard the water now. Discard water. I think I'd like to try and stall them out, but let's see how many. We've got 2 switch cards here, and another one in there, so. Okay, I guess we can try bossing them into the Ursaluna. Alright, and then I'll just instant charge. Maybe we can draw into Turo scenario or a water energy. We do draw into water energy. And Lumineon is going to be knocked out by the end of the next turn. But as long as they don't heal, we can take like 3 prizes next turn and then knock out Ursula in the freaking. Which is hopefully the plan. So we don't even have to retreat Lumineon. We can just let it get knocked out, switch in Greninja. Yeah, they're probably stuck right now. Hopefully. If they pass, we win. Another water energy. That's not really enough. I'm just realizing the water energy means it could have had Greninja, and that would have really sucked for us because we didn't get Manaphy. Alright, they passed. So that's gonna knock out Manaphy and the 2 Comfy on the bench. It's gonna knock out our Lumineon too, but we can just... We hit Ursula for weakness. We take knockouts like crazy with this deck. That's what I love so much about it. Pivot into Greninja, and unless they concede, we could just Shinobi Blade. You know what? Just so I can clear out their. I'm actually Mirage. So this is just gonna do 100 damage to both of these guys because of the DTE, but we knock out both of them. So I'm gonna just like hard end him, basically. But yeah, we eat Lost Box as long as they don't get stabilized set up. Because when they do, we don't have our processes set up. Alright. Round 1, match 1, that was perfect. Alright, here we are going into our second match today. And yes guys, if you guys haven't realized, I finally made it to Master League on the ladder. I'm personally proud of it. I actually got as high as Shaman rank, and I went on a depressing losing streak. Alright, we get heads, we win the coin flip. Personally, I think it doesn't matter too much whether we go first or second. If you go second, we can get our bench set up more, but if we go first, we can still cook a little bit as long as we're going against a deck that can't get like a turn 1 KO. Now hopefully those Bulbasaur sleeves don't mean Ogre Pond Raging Bull. Oh no, it's Lugia! Listen, at least we're going first against it, because if we were going like second, we'd definitely be cooked. Alright, let's put down 2 Ogre... I mean, not Ogre Pond, my bad. not that monster. Alright, this is the most we can do. We can evolve next turn, grab Ultra Ball with Irida to evolve into Greninja. So I have learned though that like my matchup against Lugia would be like very bad. It's basically my auto loss. That's the one thing we don't do too well against aside from Dragapult. But I've learned that maybe the best thing to do is probably to just go after the Archeops as soon as they get set up. What do they do here? Do they just... Oh, Archeops. And you guys remember me saying, like, in another video... Or no, where was it? I think it was in another... I don't know which video was it, but I think I remember saying how much I liked that Archeops art, the chonky boy art. Okay, we can get... Alright, watch this. We're gonna get Lumineon. We're gonna grab Arven. Okay, we only have one, so our other one is in the prizes. Oh, let me just evolve this before I forget. Now, I don't see what we can really discard here. I don't want to discard Hyper Aroma just yet. Lost Vacuum, I want to keep that too. So I'll probably just grab, I'll probably grab another Buddy Pocket just to set up more Slants. I'll grab Sealstone. how many Snorants do we have? Wait, oh, back there. We have 2 and 2. Alright. So we can actually... Okay. So, apparently since we only have 2 more Snorant... We have 2 Snorant, but we only have 2 Frost left. So I'll just grab... No, just grab all 2, because just in case if one gets knocked out. I'll Seal Stone for Greninja. Right. All 3 of them in for 2. Next turn I can just Hyper Aroma for the other 2 Frostlass. And yeah, Lugia does indeed resist Shinobi Blade. Okay, I'll grab a boss in case if the Archeops end up going up, so I can just start taking. We only have 1. That's not good. Cause the thing is, I've realized this too because I was also playing in a tournament and I learned this from the Lugia player I was going up against round 1. It was an online tournament to specify. I lost against the Lugia. That's aside from the point, guys. Don't make fun of me. And the Lugia player was telling me that the best, because I was going after like the Minchinos because I know how scary Chinchino is. But they were telling me that to just go after the Archeops, and looking at it in hindsight, it makes sense because Archeops is what Lugia needs to run. So like, even if it gets one attacker set up with summoning stuff with the Archeops, once the Archeops are gone, you just gotta knock out that last attack and you're good. Speaking of which, we're gonna get the Archeops set out now. We could probably hold off on the Archeops for a little bit though if they don't get something like Minchino on the board and we just finish knocking out this Lugia. They didn't have to discard the Luminium, I guess, but I guess they just wanted to draw more. Right? There's the cute baby Burbs. Oh my god, they look so... My brother, he actually started playing Archeops, and he actually adores that artwork. Alright, so... He got Wellspring Ogre Punch, so I really want to start going after those Archeops. My computer's about to die. Give me a second, guys. Grab the 2 Frostlass. I don't have a... I should have added an enhanced camera to this deck. That would have been like really good. So do we go after the Archeops or do we stay after the Lugia? Because the Ogre Pawn could literally just... Okay, you know what? I think I'll go after one of the Archeops. And I'll knock it out. That's just enough. Oh, my game's moving rather slow today, guys. And I'm gonna need to grab something. Okay, I'm gonna grab like Turo Scenario to get Luminion out. So that way then I can have space for some Froakie and a Manaphy. So the Froakie so we can get up another Greninja. Manaphy so that way we don't get scared off by Ogre Pawn. Yeah, we're slowly chipping away at Lugia. Okay, yeah, there's the Legacy Energy. Oh my god, my computer's about to die. Okay, wait here, guys. I'm gonna check out what's going on with this match in a bit, but I gotta go get my charger. Yeah, I just watched them take 4 prizes, and I'm not feeling too good right now about that. The good news is that at least they decided to not go after any of our process. I'm gonna have to stall a bit here, so that way maybe we can take a knockout on the Archeops for a little bit. The only thing is they've got Iron Hands. Iron Hands is not good. Alright, Brokey. Put down Manaphy in case of... Yeah, we're losing here, guys. It's not good. Let me see. Water Pokemon and item card. Okay, I'll probably pick up like rare candy. See if maybe we can okay, the good news is that since they only got 1 Archeops, since they only got 1 Archeops, they can only attach to 1 Pokemon. Oh, well, there went that celebration. Yeah, that's not good, guys. Yeah, that Legacy Energy is going right back into play. Yeah, we lost. Alright, that's fine. It was worth a shot. I mean, if they didn't have that thing in their hand, if they didn't have the gift energy in their hand, it would have gone a lot better. But, you know, it was worth a shot. At least. If I only got, like, Manaphy to play earlier. And it actually be, like, something I keep in my head now. Always get Manaphy to play in the morning. Okay, everyone, I think I'll have one more time. I mean, we'll have time to do one more match today. I can already tell by the sleeves it's probably a Raging Bolt. There's not a single person who I've found playing Raging Bolt who's had the Raging Bolt sleeves and not play Raging Bolt. Like, I've never seen someone do that. They're going first, so that's a good sign, because usually with Raging Bolt you want to go second. So maybe I'm just tripping here. Alright, I'll just put down Cleffa. I'll save Lumineon for when I go. Or maybe I might not just put down the Lumineon at all just yet. But let's see what they flip up in a minute. If they ever flip down. If this is Raging Bolt Ogerpon, oh my god. Probably Raging Bolt Ogerpon, where I'm gonna have to show you guys the strategy that I'm supposed to be using against this thing. And it worked for me earlier today. I won because of that. So the strategy is basically just stall. I know, not in that way. No, this isn't. Raging Bolt doesn't have Buddy Buddy. Is this a completely different deck? Wait. Let's see if they put down the Raging Bolt. This could be Sinistcha as well. But just to let you guys know, just in case. Wait. Yup. Okay. So you really just want to stall against this thing. Like, you want to get all your Frostlass set up, bait it with, like, single prizes. And then you want to try going for, let your process chip away at like the ogre pawns. Maybe try to go for a knockout with like, whatchamacallit? Oh my god, I only have 2 Snorunt. That is not good. I keep telling myself I should probably be playing Sui and Heavy Ball with this. To be fair, I've never seen Raging Bolt with the Dunsparce. That's something I've never seen. Something that I've hoped to never see. Here we are. Should I get Should I get Naomi? Because that's just open bait for Raging Bolt. You know what? I'm not gonna get it. I'm not taking that risk. So this is gonna be a lot harder because we've only got 2 Snorunt. Ideally, you'd want at least to have 3 to chip. If we don't get our processes set up, then it's already an auto loss. So. And we've already got 2 Dunsparce set up. And the runaway drawing. Probably twice. Just go aggressive just because of the fact that we've literally got nothing else right now, because if we've got no Frostlass, then I don't see the point in stalling at this point. At that point we just have to go aggressive, at least just get the match over with. I might even just put down the Lumion to get Harvey. We'll see. We'll see how this goes down. They're probably just gonna Myriad Leaf Shower onto Cleffa. Because they're focusing more on attaching to the Ogre Pond than attaching to the Raging Bolt. Especially that pretty secret rare one. Personally, I've got nothing against the Pokemon Raging Bolt, but like the Pokemon card, you guys remember like in my old channel, I pulled one in the Temporal Force pre-release. It didn't prove to be any good, and I thought, man, for Chin Pao copy, this card's kind of sucks. But and then it became a good deck with Ogre Pond, and I'm like, why did I say that? You know? I'm kicking myself for saying that right now. Of course, I don't think I'll play Ogre in the future just because, you know, I don't really want to be... I can probably take a knockout on Dunsparce at least. We get Arvin. We seem a lot more interested in these Ogre Ponds than in... Alright, I'll probably grab Hyper Aroma and Seal Stone. Let me just double check that they there's actually no more. Wow, that's actually crazy. How many Frostlass we got? We have 3. Alright, attach that to you. Search for Greninja. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to go aggressive here because I'm honestly disappointed with the amount of Frostlass or Snorunts that we ended up getting. Like, how does, like, 1 ending up in the prizes, perfectly fine. 2 ending up in the prizes, we got a problem. And of course, preferably we want none in the prizes. And we don't run Heavy Ball either, so you already know we're probably in for some trouble already. the Mirage Barrage on this Overpawn and on the Dunsparce, so that way we don't get any more of that draw shenanigans. Get rid of these. Maybe if they if they still want to go in with Overpawn, they don't one-shot our Greninja. Okay, we got a Snorunt, Not bad. See, as long as we don't pivot into Raging Bolt, we can one-shot this Overpawn right here. Well, not one-shot necessarily, but we can definitely knock it out. If we can put down this, if they don't Iono, we can put down the Snorunt, that'd be bliss. Well, that's such a... The energy switch nowadays doesn't look... It looks lifeless. But like, this looks amazing. The energy switches now, they just look like a... Well, just a machine, which I guess is what it's supposed to be, apparently. But then when we look at the one that this guy had... Hey, look at this. I think I prefer these kind of energy switches a lot more than the one we have now. Okay, I'm thinking they're going to retreat. And then they're going to one-shot our Greninja, and I'll regret my life decisions. And, like, I know I will. Worst thing about Ogerpon is that it's technically a terrestrialized Pokemon. Because of, like, the mask form. And we can't Mirage Barrage any Ogerpon on the bench, either. So... we're really in for some trouble. Please don't cross it. Please don't cross it. Did they use the supporter already? Nah, they're retreating, and we're screwed. Yo, what is this, bro? Like the bait on my Greninja is crazy. Like, I just want to get this match over with. Because honestly, I don't see any way out of this match. I really don't. Unless we can survive long enough to get, like, Ursaluna out real quick. But, like, I don't really see that happening. I mean, maybe if we send out Lumineon, let it knock out our Lumineon. And then we can just free attack with Ursaluna, one-shot the Raging Bolt, and see if we could stall enough for an Ogerpon to get knocked out. And that's the only way I see us at least getting remotely close to winning. So we would one-shot the Raging Bolt. And yeah, they're guaranteed to attack again next turn too. We're giving you like obvious bait right here. Like just gonna send out a 2-prizer for you while we just casually set up a big hungry bear in the back. Alright, so we're putting Snorunt and Ursaluna down. Maybe we'll put down Rotom. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, Snorunt and Ursaluna are going down. You know what? I'ma see. I'll see. Alright. Well, I don't know. That'll just leave them with 3 cards in, so they won't be able to draw too much. They'll still probably one-shot our... Give me a minute, guys. Oh wait, oh my god, it's my turn, they didn't attack? I don't know what to do. Oh, I didn't end my turn. I thought that, I passed to them already. Okay. I wasn't paying attention, guys, sorry. But like, I just had to verify something. Next turn we can grab Irida. And just one and get another Frostlass. Hopefully, Ursaluna is gonna get instantly one-shot by the Giraffe. We could probably still win. Hopefully. Alright, Dunsparce getting set up again. I really hate that thing. This is like an ugly looking Pokemon. It should be a dragon type and it isn't. Although I'm pretty sure the Dunsparce is a dragon. I don't know. Someone tell me a time where I don't Iono these Raging Bolts and they don't draw me. Tell me one time that doesn't. Because clearly it always happens to me. Legacy Energy? That's the last thing I'd expect on Raging Bolt. Like, I've always seen him using either Prime Catcher or Unfair Stance. Legacy Energy is a Lugia. I think they're gonna save that Legacy Energy for yeah, look, they're gonna alright. So you only have one prize left, so we will be able to attack for free. Let's see here. Could we counter catcher here? I think I'll counter catcher into the one with the special energy because like they can't really do much right now. Alright, I'll do that. I'll put down another Pro-Key just in case we can ever get that set up, although Water Energy. We'll one-shot this one. Yeah, I know we only take one from that because of the Legacy Energy, unfortunately. But as long as we can knock out the two Ogerpon, then we should be fine. By the end of this guy's next turn, that Ogerpon, oh no, it gets knocked out now. I don't know how to do math anymore, guys. All right, that's two, and then we just need that last Ogerpon to get knocked out. Thing is, we can't attack next turn, so like my Hungry Bear is currently like a sitting duck for like this turn and my opponent's next turn. Unless we draw into, wait, did we use Turo Scenario already? We haven't, so if we draw into Turo Scenario, we really need Turo Scenario, because if they hit us with the Ogerpon, we're gonna be screwed right over. I don't like that. If they switch into Raging Bolt instead of Ogerpon, that usually means they can. Oh no, bro. Yeah, we're cooked. I can already tell we're cooked. Look, and then they're gonna have the Fighting Energy in their hand. I already bet it. Yep, there it is. We're done, guys. We're already cooked. But we actually put up a decent fight with this time, especially given our situation. You know, mostly due to my horrible math on my part. But yeah, I thought we'd get swept a lot more than this. I thought we'd be like on 4 or 5 prizes, and they'd already be down to like 1 or 2. So yeah, we did a really good job. I know if we held out a few more turns somehow, but there was really not much I could have done. Let me, unless you got, I think I missed something. Let me know down in the comments. But yeah. Hey guys, this is me after I'm done editing the video. At the time I'm recording this, it's been what, like 1 or 2 months since I started trying to make this video. Originally this video was going to be a future box video, but unfortunately it did not end up being that way because of personal software or hardware issues or something, so I had to start over and make it into. And let me remind you, I started making this video around the time Twilight Masquerade released, so this was like a few months ago, probably like early June, or like it was either towards like the end of May or like early June. It was like a month or 2 ago. I don't even remember anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna try to take a more minimal approach with my videos now. Not this video, of course. You guys have seen me trying to make this video look semi-decent. But yeah, I'm gonna try to take a more minimal approach to my editing. Probably really just intro, uncut video, and outro, so that way I get less burnt out. Because like I don't stay as focused when I take so long editing my videos. Anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. If you guys have any deck suggestions, please let me know. And until then, OstrichTCG out.